A lot for joining in and have a great 2023. Let's move on now. A lot of stocks in focus, so let's talk a little bit about that. Adani Enterprises, the 20,000 crore follow-on public offer will open for subscription on the 27th of January, so in a couple of days from now. To learn more about the FPO, how the proceeds will be utilized, we spoke with Jugeshinder Singh, who is the CFO at Adani Enterprises. He also detailed listing plans for the companies under the Adani Enterprises, under the group itself. He spoke about the group's partnership with Total. Listen into some of those comments.
The route we have chosen for FPO is largely because we have two core objectives that we wanted to achieve with this. Number one, we wanted to expand the shareholder register, and number two, we wanted to make sure that the fundamental ability of Indian domestic shareholders to participate in the wealth creation story of India, we can facilitate. The use of proceeds in terms of why this amount and why not another amount, the way because it's part of an overall capital management plan that we have for our portfolio, and in this particular case for Adani Enterprise. So one part of that plan is as to how much equity we would need to have in the business to support all identified and announced projects. So what this does for us is, for Adani Enterprise that is, it allows Adani Enterprise to continue its program of development of green hydrogen, airports, roads, data center and other businesses. Our overall focus, I just would like to reiterate, remains on the retail and the domestic investor base. We have good solid interest from the institutional investors, and we expect the relevant portions of the book to be fully subscribed, and our expectation is that the institutions that we need to participate in this issue will participate heavily and at attractive volumes. 5 major businesses which are part of Adani Enterprise today would continue to remain on track, and would be ready for and would reach a stage where they are able to support their own capital planning and own investment planning as per their business needs. So these 5 businesses are our materials, metals and mining business, our data center business, the Adani Airports, Adani Roads and Adani Green Hydrogen business, which is within Adani New Industries Limited. So that remains on track, and we expect all of these 5 businesses to be broadly ready. And finally, we'll make a decision closer to the date, come 2025, 2028. We expect to complete what we would call our agreement with our partner Total Energies over the next 4 to 12 weeks. We don't see that as a step of complication, because Total is already a partner with us in 3 of our other businesses. So we understand the requirements and needs of each other. In relation to the quantum will be, because it's a company that is starting up, the quantum will be determined on relation to the final business case that we end up with. We have announced that our plan is to have initial capacity of 3 million tons of green hydrogen, going up to 5 depending upon various business conditions. So our initial investment, our chairman announced last year, was $50 billion. And Total is in MOU, we've agreed with them that they will be 25% partner in this business. At this time, this is the detail that we can fully disclose on our status with Total. So before the end of the financial year, we expect to have finalized our agreements. From an accounting perspective, the way we report is that the net debt to EBITDA for Adani Enterprise is closer to about 6 times, because of the consolidation of all these that come into Adani Enterprise.
All right, well, moving on then. JSW Steel, well, it's more or less